Spencer, what have you brought down here?
It's a blind silky.
The blind silky, and why do you call it the blind silky?
Because if you look at her head, you can't even see her eyes because she has so much fur.
Can you see anything there? Blind silky. You really can't see its eyes. Maybe you have to do something about that.
No, that's fine.
Really?
It means we can catch her easier.
Okay.
But she's always alone. She doesn't know where all the silkies go.
Oh.
She's like always like at the trampoline when they're all eating food.
Oh. Got some good news today. Oh, I hope this works. I hope this falls through. But I have a buyer for my trailer. My trailer way over there. Finally, someone's going to come get it. So, this guy came by, how many days ago? Like probably a week ago. Came by and he just took a look at it. And he says he doesn't have a fifth wheel. But I had one. I don't know if you remember, I bought one at an auction. And I sold it to him for like 50 bucks. Cross your fingers, hopefully everything goes fine. We agreed on $800 for this bad boy. Woo! It's going to be nice. It's always nice to get the money, but also the space. I've had this thing sit in my driveway for so long. Oh, can't wait to get rid of it. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to clean it up. Well, it doesn't need any cleaning. But I got to get Hero inside because he is a barker, aren't you, boy? Yes, I am actually. Oh, what? Yeah. All right, well, we'll get you inside. Look at that, it's wide open space. Oh, I have my driveway back. Isn't that nice? He came through, guys. He just came, picked it up. Boom, gone, just like that. Oh, this is nice. So that was quite the investment. I can finally just close the door on that camper. It is gone. It is done. Whew. I'd do it again. I would. If I got a nice camper like that, for sure. Made some good cash on it. Isn't that beautiful? Wide open space. You know, every time you pull into the driveway, you have to be really careful not to hit it. Oh, this is good. This is my copper bucket. It is full. Very full. Very nice stuff in here. Well over $100 on that. Brass I'm going to bring in as well. Well over $100 of brass there. I've been cutting off all the piping off these big heavy valves. And so I just, you cut into threads and then the thing just falls right off. There's another one there. It's a lot easier than having to try and unscrew it. So I'm going to bring in those two buckets there. Number one copper. Maybe I should just bring that in too. If I have room in the truck. My truck's pretty full. I'll show you that. I have a bunch of motors there. I'm not going to bring those in yet. Yeah, the truck's pretty full. Yeah, I could probably fit it. Anyways, so I have a whole bunch of ACR rads that I want to bring in here. These ones are really just falling apart. Oh, every time I pick them up, they leave a big mess wherever you drop them. And when the aluminum starts to deteriorate like that, it's pretty gross. So I have those, some aluminum gutters. That's a little. They buy that as aluminum siding, and a big bucket of wire. I'm going to bring that in now because it's just so heavy and it's hard to move around my yard. So I'm going to get that emptied out, and I have some extrusion, aluminum extrusion. Oh, what do you see, buddy? Hey? He must see maybe a blade of grass or something moved. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Oh, he's on foot. You know, when he's on full alert when his tail curls around like this. He means business. Oh, I know. Hey? Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked. Oh, this big baby. I know. Good boy. Okay, get down. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, and a couple hot water tanks and a couple furnaces and some shred scrapyard today run, and then I have, what else? I have to go to the shop. Oh, this place is nasty. Big crusher. haven't gotten a flat tire in this place yet. Surprised though, surprising. Let's get this shred out of here. I did a little pickup today, a little bit of stuff, just at one person's house. What I'm getting everyone to do right now for me is they'll ask me to come pick up stuff, and I always tell them make a pile for me in the driveway. So that's what I did with this person. It took them a long time to do it because I had picked up from this house before, and I just kind of went around their whole property and I picked stuff up that they wanted me to take. So this time I told them make a pile, and it was real quick and easy for me. So that's what I like. They didn't give me too much, you know, a couple of dehumidifiers here. She said that this printer works fine, just doesn't want to buy ink for it, so that might be something. A good working pool pump. Said it works fine. That might be something to consider reselling. Maybe not this time of year though, everyone's shutting down their pool. And what else do we have here? Another dehumidifier. It's pretty... Looks like they cut the cord on that. Looks like they cut the cord on it. Anyways, let's see what else I got here. I saw the chainsaw and I thought for just a moment it was a still, but no, it's an echo. So it's seized up pretty good. Yeah, it came in budget. I would just throw that out. Throw that out meaning shreddable steel, or I could probably pass it as cast dirty aluminum. Drop-off bin was empty except for these today. So it's a big stack of these pans, and I'm pretty sure it came from the restaurant that is close by. They've dropped off some of their old stuff before, and you know, I thought that was just fine. Then I took my magnet while I was here, and it is not sticking. These are all aluminum, and it is heavy. It is really heavy. Actually, wait a minute, it's sticking there. All right, let's take a look. Some are aluminum. Some of them are aluminum, some of them are steel. So I gotta go through them. There's no sticking there, but there is definitely sticking there. Okay, well, anyways, some are aluminum, some are steel. Those ones are aluminum. I got a few of those right there. It's all right. So that is all right, and I'll have to sort through that real quick. Yeah, the other place that I picked up from, they gave me a couple sump pumps. Oh, odds and ends, nothing really exciting there. A little bit of aluminum. So I'm glad it was nice and easy for me that I didn't really have to work hard for this sort of stuff, because there just isn't a lot of money here for me, and there really isn't anything to resell, except for maybe I could use a printer here at my house and the pool pump. That's about it. I didn't show you guys this either, but I did another pickup. Person always calls me up all the time to pick up stuff from his driveway, and he said he had a freezer and 2 bar fridges, and I wasn't too excited about it, but I did it anyways. But when I get there, he's there in his driveway, and anyways, I asked him about it. I said, oh, so what's wrong with it? He's like, oh, nothing. I'm like, really? There's nothing wrong with it? It works? It's like, yeah, this thing is 3 years old and it works fine. He just had the fridge and then 2 bar fridges, or sorry, that's a stand-up freezer, and then 2 bar fridges. There's one there, and then I already brought the other one into my basement, using it for pop. Sweet deal. Sweet deal. So I'm just shocked. You know, this is kind of it's like a $300 bill, really. That's a really nice stand-up freezer. People are always wanting to buy these things, and the stand-up ones are more popular. I think just because people like them for it has more space and easy to get to the food. But usually the chest freezers, I think, are more efficient, because right now you open this up, you open up one of these, and all the cold air just falls out onto the floor. but the chest freezers don't really do that. Anyways, it's just my interpretation of that. So what I'm going to do with this, the wife wants to bring it down in the basement and use it. So I have a chest freezer and another one like this that I'll probably part with. I'll probably sell them. So these cooking pans that the restaurant left in my bin, they are all aluminum. The problem is that they have a metal band or a metal wire that goes all around the inside. So I don't know how easy that will be to take that out. You kind of have to get a screwdriver and bend it out, or a pair of pliers, but that's a lot of work, you know, for each single piece. It's unfortunate. I'm not a big fan of cleaning aluminum. You know, it's just such a light metal. You don't get very much for it. And these are all aluminum though. I can bring those in as clean aluminum. So I don't know. I undecided what I'll do with these. But worst case, it's dirty aluminum, which is 25 cents a pound, versus I think it's 45 cents for old sheet. We took some new chickens into our flock. A couple of people were moving out of town and they had to get rid of their chickens. So where are they? They went under the trampoline here. Oh, they're way over there. Funny looking. This is the rooster of them. And it's like a special breed. Hey. Oh, where are you going? Come here. Let's see you. Oh. Ow! It bit me. Oh, I guess they don't want to be touched. Yeah, they gave us these 4. Those 2 are hens. Pretty sure they're hens. You can tell by the tails. And I think those 2 fluffy ones are roosters, pretty sure. They also brought over some 3 big giant roosters. Those things were huge. We gave them away almost right away. I'm on the road today and I'm going to do 2 pickups for scrap and appliances. And they're both in the same town. This is just through my Kijiji ad. They contacted me, and first pickup is a washer, a stove, a fridge, a grill, and a propane tank. I'm hoping I have enough room for both pickups. Yeah, and the second one is a washer and some miscellaneous, he said. So miscellaneous type stuff, whatever that means. So hopefully I can pick this all up and fit in one load, because I don't want to have to come back to this town. It'd be nice to just get both. Yeah, so very busy this time of year. I got so much going on. So picking up lots of scrap and lots of shipments going out. These are my eBay shipments just for yesterday. I'm dropping them off today. I actually was going down this road and I forgot it and I had to go all the way back. Lots of shipments going out and the business is doing pretty well. I'm picking up lots of scrap and the scrap is piling up. I don't have any time to process it. But that's okay. It'll all come eventually. I'll be able to process it all eventually. And so the business is doing very well, and then I have all my crazy house renovations that I'm doing, and I have my outdoor wood furnace that I'm working on. Yeah, so anyways, at least I'm not stressed about it, you know? Like, if I had a work commitment or something, I would probably be really stressed out all the time, but I'm not feeling it. It's just being busy is good, you know? It's good to be busy. It keeps you occupied, it keeps you moving, you know? You know, if you're just sitting at home and you're just and you're stressed out, that's not good. So it's all good, but you know, sometimes people will think that, oh, I would love to work from home, I would love to have my own business, I would love to be self-employed so that I can have more time for things. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I definitely like what I'm doing right now. I don't know if that's really the case. There's pros and cons to both, really. All I know is that, you know, I can't just get up and leave if I want to. If I want to take a little vacation somewhere, I can't just get up and leave. What's the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, there's a postal strike going on right now. What a pain. So I mean, eBay, they don't say anything to you. The only thing eBay will do to you when there's a postal strike going on, which seems to happen quite a bit, they'll say to you that they are not, if you get a defect on your account for a late shipment, they will erase that off of your account. And same with negative feedback regarding shipping. They'll get rid of the negative feedback regarding shipping. So there's those two things that you have in your favor. Someone just went cha-ching. Come to the stop sign. Let me check. Samsung washing machine part for $50. Man, not bad. It's just so convenient that they're doing it right now, of course, because it is late October and Christmas season is just right around the corner. And the other thing is that has come through is the legalization of pot here in Canada, and they did it right. There was, I forget what day it was, but they started doing rotating strikes the very next day. And it's just so convenient that they did it then, because in Ontario you can't, but there's no stores for it yet, so it's all online. You have to buy it online. And so, you know, these unions know what they're doing. Anyways, don't really like to talk about that stuff too much because my kids watch my videos quite often, so I'll just end it there. So here we go, guys. I'm all done here, back home. Second pickup was this washer. It's a much older one. Oh, that could have been bad. I didn't realize that was loose. I was going down the road. Yeah, so this washer is pretty old. Not much going on there. That is resellable, except just a piece of scrap. So yeah, scrap wise, I mean, it's a big pile of steel up in here. There's a little bit of stuff down here and a couple of rotors there. And I asked her, because I sent her a message saying I picked it up and I left. I asked her what was wrong with this stuff. She said it was the timer on the washer has gone bad, and the dryer works fine. The stove, she says something to do with an element or maybe the clock. So I'll take a closer look at all that sort of stuff and see if I can get anything out of it. But that's a really nice stove. It's nice and newer. So there's going to be some nice parts that I can take off of that. The propane tank down there is empty. I just crack off the valve with a hammer. And the tanks, I just have a big pile of empty tanks right now. I think I'll take them all into the scrapyard at the same time. So I can, they make you throw propane tanks into a special barrel, into a special bin. So not a bad little score. And this only took me like an hour and a half, not very long, to get all this stuff. And I'll add it to my junk pile. We got a lot. When we were falling some, cutting down some trees, one of the trees came down here and it hit this dryer, just smack right on top of it there. And I was keeping this because it was a backup. I was keeping it as a backup for ourselves because it was works perfect. Not anymore. So I'm gonna take that one apart as well. Sorting out my scrap pile a little bit better over here. Aluminum, all the sheet aluminum. There's a little bit of extrusion here as well. Just easier to keep it here. And that's all dirty aluminum. So this stuff I don't like bringing it onto the small scale. What I'll do is I'll wait until I have a big enough pile, big enough like a pickup truck full, and I'll just load it up and bring it over the big scale on the truck, because I have all that. The lawnmower is actually a cast aluminum deck, a little bit down there, and of course this is all shred. Just a big pile of shred steel over here, and then I have 2 pallets set up for my e-waste. I'm going to start putting it here, like all the big TVs and stuff. So that's all right. These are pretty solid. Just put all the TVs and printers and everything else on there. My little cart I like to have outside here for when I'm working. It's handy. Put all the tools and my coffee and whatever else on top of that. And I have to sort through this. That's just all the good stuff. Let's take a look. A little bit of stuff to clean up. There's aluminum. You have to take those screws off. A whole bunch of wire. And, you know, aluminum pot. That handle is easy to take off. The sun is just shining right now. To clean off that valve. A little piece of brass on that. And then these are pretty good. My shop gave me a whole bunch of these brass valves all at once. So that was a nice little sight to see. Yeah, I'm not sure how that came about. It almost looks like someone was collecting copper and they didn't want to have to deal with brass or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'll take it for sure.